Good morning, children. This is Amrita Banerjee, and I will be your mathematics teacher for the present session 21 and 22. I hope you all are staying inside and taking a very good care of yourself. Okay, so children, I will be taking your maths subject. So before we are proceeding to the maths, for the maths, I would like to give you a few instruction about the notebooks, children. So I hope you all would have been informed that you are supposed to maintain a register sort of a notebook for your maths subject, and that will be 2-line notebook. Okay, so children, you are supposed to place a brown cover or an orange cover over it. You will be placing your name slip over the notebook. Okay, and you will be writing your name, class and school name neatly. Okay, now children, the very first page is our index page. Okay, so you will have to maintain this index page very properly. You will fill all the entries, name, then class and everything, and you have a serial number column that would be used for mentioning your chapter number 1, chapter number 2, chapter number 3. Okay, then you have titles. That means chapter 1, what is the name of the chapter? Like your first chapter is your integers, so you will write down integer. Then what is the name of your second chapter? Whatever is the name, you will write down the name of the chapters. And then you have page number, children. Okay, so you are supposed to put page number on every page, children. Okay, so suppose your first chapter is getting started at page number 2, so here you will post page number 2. Now suppose your second chapter is getting started at page number 8, so you are going to post here page number 8. Okay, so this way you will have to maintain your index very neatly and properly. Okay, then after this page, children, here you are going to write down your name, or as in you can leave this page, and from the very next page over here you will start to write down the first chapter. Okay, you will give the heading chapter 1, name of the chapter. Okay, and then the introduction part, whatever I will be sending you in your classwork, you will be doing that, and then we will start with our exercise part. Okay, so hopefully that these instructions are clear to you, children. You would have understood that how you are supposed to maintain the notebook for the mathematics subject. Okay, so now let us get on to our topic. So children, first chapter that we have in our maths, so the name of the chapter is integers. Okay, so like children, before we start about the integers, we will have to first know few of the things before integers. Like we have a term like natural numbers. You all would have heard about natural numbers. Okay, in your previous class you would have learned, and we will just do a small recap of the same. Like natural numbers are the counting numbers, children. Okay, the counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 are the natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4 till whatever counting you can have. Okay, like infinity is what is the we call as the maximum number. So those are the natural numbers. Now next we have a set of numbers which are called the whole number, children. Okay, now what is whole number? Whole number are actually the counting numbers along with 0. Okay, that means natural numbers are starting from 1, but the whole number starts with 0. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. From 1, 2, 3, 4 it becomes natural number, and from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 if we will continue, that becomes our whole number, children. Okay, so we have in conclusion that all natural numbers are whole numbers. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are natural numbers, and these are as well whole numbers as well. Fine, but all whole numbers are not natural numbers. All whole numbers cannot be natural number, and we have just one example for that, that is your 0. 0 is a whole number, but 0 is not a natural number, children. Okay, so one we have done our natural numbers, we have done whole numbers. Now we are getting on to our integers. Okay, so what are integers, children? Positive numbers, 0 and negative numbers are called integers. That means first your positive numbers, your 0, and we also have negative numbers. So all these three sort of numbers together makes up our group, which is called integers, children. Okay, so now we will be learning about the next topic, that is the number line. Once we will be getting more and more clear with the number line, you will get to know what are actually integers and how the integers. Okay children, now next topic which we will be discussing is our number lines, children. Okay, so let us see what is a number line. Number line is, children, simply the line on which all the integers would be lying. Not only just integers, any sort of real numbers, rational numbers, all will be lying on this number line, children. Okay, about the rational number and all, you all will be learning in your higher classes. Now, right now we will be focusing on our topic integers. Now children, integers, so like in the number line, in between we have 0. Okay, so 0 is neither positive nor negative. Now 0 cannot be considered as the positive integer or a negative integer. No, it is neutral. Fine. And in the right side, children, we have positive integers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Either 1, 2, 3, 4 or simple without any sign, that means they are positive numbers, or we can write it plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. Those are the positive integers or the positive numbers. And just from the left side, children, we have the negative integers, or those are the negative numbers in the number line. So children, like we have just after 0, before 0 we have -1. Okay, then before -1 we have -2, then we have -3, then we have -4, then we have -5, and it would go on like -6, -7, -8. Okay, so this number line will be extended to that side as well, the positive side, and also to the negative side. Okay, now children, for the positive integers, what we have, 2 is greater than 1, isn't it? Then 3 is greater than 2, 4 is greater than 2, isn't it? But for the negative integers, children, it is just opposite. That means if -1 and -2 are compared, okay, if I am supposed to compare -1 and -2, so which will be greater, children? My greater value will be -1. -1 will be greater than -2. And once the sign changes, suppose instead of this it becomes positive, so which one will be greater? The positive 2 was greater. Okay, but in the negative number it is just opposite. The number which is lesser in value, that is bigger, that is greater number in negative integers, children. Okay, so this is one of the thing which you will have to take care of it. Fine. So this -1 is greater than your -5, children. Okay, so this is what is the concept for the negative integers. Okay, so now children, we will be discussing next. So if you try these questions which we have on page number 2, children. Okay, so a number line is given to you in the questions. Okay, and A, B, C, D alphabets till O it has been marked, and you are supposed to guess the value of the alphabets B, D, H, J, M. What would be the values that you will have to guess. Now children, in your book F is given. F point is your -2 and E point is your -3. So rest all the values we will have to place ourselves. So let us see. So children, before -2, it will be of course -1. Isn't it? In the right side it will be -1, and to the right side of your -1 will be 0, and then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accordingly to the right side, isn't it? Now over here in the left side, children, after -3 we will have the value -4, then we will have -5, then we will have -6, and then we will have -7. So children, see, I have already placed all the numbers. Fine. Now we are supposed to answer what would be the value of your alphabet B. We are getting it as -6. Okay. Then what would be the value of your alphabet D, children? We are getting it as -4 over here, isn't it? Then what would be the value of alphabet H? H, what we have got? H is 0 children. Okay, so H's are 0. Then we have J. J value is 2. Okay, so we have got positive 2. Either we will write it as 2 or positive 2. Both means those are positive numbers. Okay, now next we have M. M value is 5 children, and we have mentioned it as 5, and last one it is asked, it is O. So the value of O is your positive 7. Okay, so that's all children over here in this try these. And now we have one more question, question number 2, which we will be discussing in page number 2. Okay children, so now we are heading on to our question number 2 on page number 2 itself. Try these questions. So what it has given, arrange 7 comma minus 5 comma 4 comma 0 comma and minus 4 in ascending order. Ascending order means increasing order. That means smaller to bigger. Okay, and then mark them on the number line to check your answer. So children, first we have written all the numbers. What were the numbers? 7, minus 5, 4, 0 and minus 4. Isn't it? So we will have to arrange it in ascending, increasing order. So the smallest value will be your minus 5, because in minus children, as the value get bigger, it becomes smaller, and the next greater than minus 5 we will have minus 4, and then greater than minus 4 we will have 0, and then greater than 0 we will have 4, positive 4, and then the greatest number will be our 7. Now they have asked to draw the number line and plot the points and check if this answer is correct or not. So children, we have drawn a number line over here and we have marked the numbers 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, the positive numbers in the right side and the negative numbers in the left side. So children, see, the concept of integer on the number line is that the numbers at the right side, those are the greatest, and as we move on from right to left, the numbers goes on decreasing. Okay, so like 7, it is greater than 4, isn't it? Now 4, it is greater than 0, then 0, it is greater than minus 4, and finally minus 4 will be greater than your minus 5. So as we move from right to the left, the right part numbers are the greatest, and as we move on to the left part, numbers goes on decreasing in the value. Okay, they will be going on decreasing and getting smaller and smaller this way. So children, like this is the sequence which would be the proper one, and in number line also we are getting that this is to the rightmost number, that means the greatest number, and this is at the leftmost, that means this is the smallest number. Okay, so they have just asked you to arrange it and draw it in the number line to check that you are getting it correct or not. Okay, so children, next topic which we have, it is the addition of integers. Okay, now children, as we are dealing with integers, now addition will be based on the sign of the numbers. Like children, right now you would might be doing the simple addition like 56 plus 73. Now children, here there is no sign, and here also there is no sign. That means this is also a positive number and this is also a positive number. So when we are adding two positive integers, it is a simple addition process that we used to do in our lower classes. That is 56 plus 73, we will get simply 129. Okay, but when we will be adding the negative numbers, okay, suppose instead of 56 and 73, if we have got minus 56 and minus 73 to be added. Okay, now when we will be adding it, children, so since both the numbers are having minus sign, okay, so in the answer, children, after the answer, before answer, you will have to place the minus sign as well. Okay, so here children, see, minus 52 is getting added to minus 73, and children, since here we are having two operation signs together, so we have placed this minus 73 inside the bracket, because we never placed two consecutive operation signs together, so they are separated by this bracket, children. Okay, so this is very mere addition, that means very basic addition of the integers. positive integers and these are negative integers. Okay, next we will be discussing about the subtraction process. Okay.